Howdy folks, we have another Age of the Ring Season 1 League match. Another large one, so I would grab coffee and then sit down and enjoy the show that we're about to see. It's a 313 kilobyter, so quite a long one. We have Erebor being played by Poero in the bottom left, and we have Lothlorien being played by Conquistador on the top right. We have Thror's Valley, which has this beautiful little ambient setup with the roasting of the pig by these Erebor rangers and traders. For some reason, they've made their camp right across a creek with a fire, mind you, next to a troll cave. So they must have read the Erebor Trader's Guide to Trading in the Iron Hills, which says you should always do that. Oh, not across the creek, just in behind the inn. But these guys are across the creek. So I don't know who has the right. Who's in the right here as far as the Erebor Survivor's Guide? Let's see here. Tier 1s. We have Raven buff for Erebor. Looks like Hall of Warriors coming in. And what must have been a 2-farm start for Conquistador, because the 3rd farm is only just coming in after some units have already hit the field. Conquistador going for some early aggression. Double barracks coming in for Gondor, who did a 4-farm start. We will see if the Erebor Raven buff gets the units out in time to help Conquistador, to help defend against Conquistador's eco-harass here. And it looks like the Sylvan Levy, Horn buff coming in, so it looks like the Sylvan Levy will get this. Yeah, not even any point in getting the Tunnel Collapse, because you're going to have plus 25 damage by this group for 60 seconds. Enough time to get a second or even maybe a 3rd farm. We will see how they do. Looks like the Erebor Guardians came out over here to defend, and these pikes will not successfully keep this farm alive. Unfortunately, even fighting under the fort with the Horn buff, they are doing well enough to destroy 2 farms. Guardians coming in to defend this last initial farm structure. So 2 farms down, 3rd one threatened still by this broken battalion. Creeping going on against the Warglare by Konkwi. Konkwi firmly on the offensive here, and probably feeling pretty good about where he is right now. Uh-oh. Oh no! You good think they buffed the HP of the builder? And the troll goes away. Very what the hell is this? Like, right across the creek. I'm not going to fight over there. Like the Erebor Trader Guide. Obviously, this builder has read it too. Probably deleting that farm. Looking for that forward mine over here. Not going to find it. Looking in the wrong place, as we can see from the replay. This poor builder. Some creeping going on by Poero, trying to get some of that money back that was lost by losing yet again another farm. So what is it now? 3 farms down for Erebor and 0 down for Lothlorien. 500 CP to 450. Konkwi, unfortunately for him, just looking in the wrong places for those forward mines. But these phalanx are going to lead Konkwi right to the correct place. Ooh, and that's unfortunate. Probably should finish off that creep layer. There you go. Got him. Right, stabbed him right in the back. No, the rules for just warfare only do not apply to trolls, apparently. Or maybe dwarves don't care for them. This farm will definitely go down. Oh, the Riders of the Nath coming in for Lorien. And the barracks has been built over here. You'll notice that when this barracks gets upgraded, there is a buff to both attack and armor. I believe it's 10%, in addition to the build speed. So Konkwi has built that building. I'm going to show you the battle while I mention this. Ooh, some nice trampling by the Riders of the Nath there. The barracks, the Green Pasture and the barracks both give resources for Lorien, and that will level up the buildings if you leave them alone for long enough, and you keep those buildings alive for long enough. So you can decide to build your barracks, you know, where a resource structure would otherwise go. It's got a slightly smaller radius, but you can basically treat it like it's a farm as far as base layout, and then it will level up on its own over time, though it is a bit slow. Or you can build it like with the barracks, is basically under the fort or next to a resource structure like this, and upgrade it so that it will not take up valuable space that a higher producing eco building would ordinarily use. And it still has, and it also has the protection of the fort, or can protect the higher producing eco structure. It's only 10 per tick, but it will eventually save you 300 or so. I think it's 350 for level 2 maybe. So in theory, these would level up on their own. In fact, they are leveling up on their own. This one's still getting 10 per tick, and this one's only getting 1. So, oh, that's right. So the other thing about the base layout stuff is this building gets its initial resource calculation from when it is built. And if there's another building, I think if there's another building destroyed near it, then it will recalculate. But I forget exactly when that recalculation is done. Anyway, I've talked way too long about that. There's more exciting stuff to see. Mineshaft going down. These phalanx are not going to save it or catch these riders of the Nath unless they charge right into them. So this builder likes to play a dangerous game, apparently. Has not read the guidebook, so building on the wrong side of the creek relative to the troll lair. Rebuild coming in for Erebor. Some nice counter-harass by Poero. Destroying this farm. And destroyed one over here, as you may have noticed when I was rambling about the base layout pros and cons for Lothlorien. Thankfully, Erebor doesn't have to worry about that. Sylvan Summon coming in, and you see this dismounted Gilded Guard. All these Sylvans have heavy armor, which I think makes this summon quite a bit better than it would be if they were not given heavy armor. At least I assume they have heavy armor. They have the same gray color that heavy armor units do after Thranduil has buffed the Sylvans with his love of silver and jewels. This farm is going to go down. No heroes out yet for either player, I believe. But map control firmly in Lothlorien's favor, 825 CP to 625 CP. You know, roughly, well, now 575. Roughly a difference of 5 level 1 farms. So Lothlorien really, Konkwi is doing a really good job. Oh, this farm did not go down. Rebuild came in, must have come in and saved it, and then the summon must have expired. But I would have sent this group of Riders of the Nath to just destroy this little farm. Definitely worth destroying. Now Deep Delving coming in for Erebor, so unless Konkwi can close this out pretty soon, or get some eco buff to help keep up, this might be... Poero might be able to turn the tide here with this extra eco. Because yes, Konkwi did take out all these farms, but we've got, you know, this whole row of unharassed farm, non-harassed, whatever. These farms have been left alone, and now they will level up faster thanks to Deep Delving, getting slightly more per tick. Looks like the Raven Hero is on the field. Where is it? I don't even see the Raven Hero. But summoning the Barding Outriders here. Ah, there it is somewhere. I see the shadow. There it is. There's Arca.
Hope is not lost.
Ooh, level 5 Guardians and level 4. So Poero doing a nice job farming the eco structures up here and leveling up those Guardians. Probably not able to take out this, especially with the trample coming in from Riders of the Nath. Oh no, this will be ugly. Ouch. But level 5 Guardian's tanking that pretty well, not in defensive stance. And I think Poero's going to try to leave that one behind, but not going to bait Konkwi away from the level 5 Guardians, unfortunately. Pike's coming in to try to save them using their natural sprinter's ability. And the level 5 Banner Carrier does survive. So that level 5 Guardian group, they should all retreat, in my view. They should all retreat and... because they did their job. Oh no! Lost the Banner Carrier. Ugh, that's exactly what I was thinking should be avoided. Same with this one. Just send them back. They're going to get trampled immediately. This one's going to die to ambient units. Level 4 for the Phalanx now. Gloin is on the field. And, is it Rumil? Yes, okay. I always forget Rumil versus Orphan, but anyway. This farm will... This one's going down, this mine shaft for Erebor. 10 points in the bank for Erebor, 12 for Lothlorien. I think these riders in the Nath have fed a little bit into these phalanx, just like that. And also the counter-harass by Poero doing such a good job on the left lane. Or I guess the north lane. And Konkwi has not been able to keep up spellbook-wise. Now, roughly both players have the same number of spell points. 14 for Konkwi, 675 CP, to 12 spell points, and 700 CP for Poero. So Poero has climbed nicely out of that hole that was dug in, that he was put into, I guess, by Konkwi in the early game. Still just straight Hall of Warriors buildings here. A level 2 barracks for Lorien with Path Stalkers on the way. Such a cool unit. Oh, and a group already on the field. The weather spell coming in to give the stun for Lorien. So all these dwarves are cowering in fear. Rise of the Nath getting a nice trample in there. Second group of Pathstalkers here. Moria Reclaimed is almost here too. And Poero could use that to devastating effect on this these two barrackses. And these folks are chasing down these the Sylvan Levy over here. And did Gloin make it out? I do not see Gloin actually, so he might have fallen. Raven Summon again, providing some nice trample for Erebor. Raven is really an underutilized hero in my book. And let's see if that green pasture actually leveled up. Almost, see, so it's when it ticks up, that's an extra 10% damage and armor for even your late game cavalry, not just your Riders of the Nave. Moria Reclaim coming in. Now, how will they fare against the Tier 1 cavalry trample, I wonder? We have 3 mostly broken groups of Riders of the Nave just trampling these Moria Reclaimers, and every trample you do is more time they're not spending hitting your buildings, so kind of a win there for Konkwi to successfully distract the Moria Reclaimers. But this barracks, look at the structure damage, look at it go down. That level 1 barracks is down, the level 2 is following. The slow and damage over time buff for the Malorn tree is not going to cut it. I assume you're going to... no, what are you doing? Go back! Poero inexplicably sending the Moria Reclaimers to attack the fort when easily could kill this level 2 barracks right here. Oh no, what a mistake. I hope he realizes what he's doing before it's too late. That's too late. What a misplay to let those Reclaimers just run over there. Oof. And Orphan, now out on the field. Apparently just being ignored by these Erebor units for some reason. I don't understand. So it looks like Gloin is leading a group to come in and finish the job. I don't know if Hadhod's in there. Will he get this mine? Uh-oh. Nobody touches our mines and gets away with it. Hadhod hits the field too. Look at that hero damage. Oof. Hadhod with the clutch assist there to destroy that, to kill Orphan. Pathstalkers not trading too well against Guardians, especially with Forged Blades. Fully Armed and Filthy has come in. And presumably, Erebor's infantry with Forged Blades can destroy this building. Look at it go down. Oof! And the heal coming in for Gloin to help mitigate that damage over time effect from the Malorn tree. I forget what the upgrade's called, but... Rise of the Nath getting some free trample, please and thank you. But this barracks is going to go down, and Gloin needs to get out of here before the Eagle Summon kills him. Oh no, poor Conquistador on the back foot firmly, because although Conquistador had a nice edge early on in the game with all that harass, it looks like Poero has climbed right back into it, destroyed all the unit-producing structures for Lorien. Neither player has much of an army. 70 in... I think Conquistador's army consists basically of this forward group that's about to die. He's got 23 command points! 23 in unit command points. Even though he has 875 CP, so his eco's fine. Which seems like a problem for Erebor. So if I'm Erebor, I've destroyed all the barracks except for this level 1 barracks. I would immediately send as many units as I could muster. Like, put them in this mine and just go here and here and just clean up all these farms and just take them all out, because otherwise you're going to lose the eco game. Brewmill's still alive for some reason. Somehow escaped death here. And I think Hadhot is still in there. He did get that level... He got the other barracks too! He destroyed the 4th barracks that Konkwi built! So we had a level 2 one go down and 3 level 1 barracks is destroyed. Battle Wagon now coming in. Kind of a surprise. Maybe surprising me. I'm not sure if Konkwi saw it beforehand. But yeah, now's your chance, Poero. I would go for all this eco that's unprotected now. He's got... How many units in CP? 22! He's got like 3 units left. There went 1. That's a third of his army. He lost 1 guy. Oh, man. So he's got, like, what, 2 banner carriers left? These 2, and then this one over here. But now's your chance. You've got the weather spell off cooldown, but not a lot of good it will do you if your units are all gone. And Poero cleaning up here, destroying all these farms. Boy, this will be hard for Konkwi to climb out of this hole. That was a lot of Moria reclaim value. Destroying all the unit... Basically, just crippling Konkwi's ability to produce units there. And it is now very much Poero's game to lose. 750 CP, 735 in units. Should really just go on a march across the whole map and then just kind of forward mine and circle the base. And force Konkwi to break out somehow. But don't let him have this free real estate over here. Is that Haldir? Haldir on the field for Lorien. So much for your leadership. There's nothing to buff at the moment. But this seems like a mistake. Don't do that. This is going in too deep, because now you're right next to the barracks. You're gonna feed under there. Looks like the Waters of Nimrodel buff on the tree was healing, but it has gone down. Handmaiden of Galadriel has come onto the field. It does have the glaive upgrade, so minor splash damage coming in also for Lorien. Gloin might go down here. Oh, he's being attacked by the heroes and by the Handmaiden. Oh, Gloin does fall. The battering ram is also down. So this forward venture was just a massive feed. And the Sylvan Summon over here to deflect on the left side. Konkwi's like, you're getting this last barracks over my dead body. Which I guess is exactly Poero's plan, but anyway. I mean, if there weren't heroes in here, these Erebor units would have a field day here, but unfortunately the Handmaiden's Glaive ability, very cool VFX, does come in. That's the Gleam of Nenya. Not Glaive ability. Gleam of Nenya, Shard of the Ring of Adamant. And Brewmill just getting free kills in the back, now level 7. Haldir now getting fed, able to use the bow now, and similarly just pick off and get some free kills. I think this is a mistake. Shouldn't have left this stuff here. Poero should just retreat, rebuild, and then send these units over here. Poero almost has tier 4. 22 points in the bank, only 11 for Lorien. Lorien had to pivot and get that eagle to try to defend that level 2 barracks, and it did not work.
Our spears will defend the Golden Wood.
But Konkwi's climbing back into this. Poero has to watch out and keep up unit production, and I would tech up. So rightly, Poero is going for the Redoubt. And we probably will see Thror's Horde, because if Poero needs anything, it's money right now. So money would be very useful at the moment. But where's the battle wagon to pick up the gold? I don't see it. Brumill's still getting some free kills, using the summon there to distract the Erebor units, slowing them down and debuffing them. We'll keep it on Erebor Camp so we can see if and when Thror's Horde is picked and dropped. And Moria Reclaimed is back too. Ugh. So one of 2 very nice aggressive plays available for Poero. Thror's Horde is available. I'm assuming it's going to get dropped by these forward units up here. But he's got to be careful. There's a lot of units here. The gold could be stolen. Heroes can just kind of slip through units. Okay. So Thror's Hoard, of course, gives you 7,500 gold. There's the... Oh, no! Uh-oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Conquistador stole the gold! And used the... You can go no further just for good measure. You can go no further, plus the hero running in to snatch that gold right out of Poero's hands. And the dragon is summoned aggressively in Konkwi's base. But Konkwi now able to get every single hero in the roster. So you can see Konkwi just got 7,500 and now only has 16. So Celeborn and Galadriel on the way. Holy shit. Poor Poero. Was probably counting on that gold, and it is now gone. But Poero can, with some proper aggression, take out this eco, this barracks, and then maybe if Poero can get a hero killer right away like Gimli, could try to still keep up with the harass, but now cannot afford to be too aggressive, or else you will feed Galadriel. Galadriel probably arriving any minute now. We'll leave it on Lothlorien cam. Idriel hitting the field. Gloin is there. The dragon is going to have a field day with the Moria Reclaimers, unfortunately. Oh, Dust disappears just in time. We will see if... I don't think he's going to get the Sanctum. Elite Cavalry hitting the field for Lorien. Green Pasture did go down, so no cavalry buff there. But the Knights of Amaroth are going to be a problem, and Galadriel is now on the field. Eagle Summon here. Konkwi is tightening the noose here. This is not good for Poero. But definitely some Worm Slayers right now would be very, very crucial because Conquistador doesn't have much of an army, and you need to kill Galadriel ASAP before Galadriel gets too high level. And Idriel does not have the heal yet. Weather Spell is off cooldown for Lorien, so that could save the heroes if necessary. But you really need Worm Slayers to catch up to Galadriel and... punish that investment. Boy, 625 CP, 21 points for Lorien. What a mugging that was. Poor Poero. Oh man, it's hard to watch. Oof. Poor Poero lost 7,500 and it went right to Konkwi's bank account. And a builder kill just to rub salt in the wound. I'm not... So, currently, I mean... It's not like Poero's in a bad position at the moment. Certainly, he had Konkwi on the back foot and then just gave Konkwi a leg up. But it's not like this is something to sneeze at, you know? He's got Gloin, he has the Raven hanging out over there. Presumably ready to drop a Cavalry Summon on the Sylvan Summon over here. Just a level 1 barracks at the moment. Oh, 2 level 1 barracks, and then the Hidden Sanctum units. But yeah, if you're fighting the Hidden Sanctum units, you want Worm Slayers to deal... Like, this is the problem now. It's the heroes. Stun coming in, but Dane must be in there because the stun did nothing to these units. So Dane might go down, though. Should focus probably Idriel or Galadriel, or it's going to be a giant feed here. Especially these Vault Wardens. Oh, no! The heal coming in from Gloin. The barracks does go down thanks to Hadhod, but not a great trade. That's 3,000, 3,150 with banners down the drain. And Gloin is going to go down. Okay, Handmaiden does go down. Gloin, Hadhod helps Dane there. Dane does get the level, but these heroes are going to die. That was just a massive feed. Ugh. Another mistake there. Oof. And the Nandor come in for Lorien, those elite units there. Yikes. So this is now, I'm afraid to say, it's not quite Konkwi's game to lose because Erebor has a lot of eco. They've got map control, they've got 15 power points. Cast down its walls comes in though. You destroy my barracks, I'll destroy yours. Oof, and could easily finish off that barracks with a 1 elite cav group. Just run in and finish it off.
May it be a light for you.
Does Erebor have anything they can use here?
When all other lights go out.
Vow Vengeance is not going to be very good. The Weather Spell does come in. I'm not sure why that was used. They also did we not get Celeborn? I don't see Celeborn on the field. Just Galadriel, huh? Konkwi is a Galadriel enjoyer, not a Kelborn enjoyer, I guess. Idril now level 3, ready to heal. Yep. Just feeding over here. I don't know what's going on here in Poero's head. These elite units are gonna just level up off of the Dwarven infantry there. Another push down the middle, but not nearly enough. And again, feeding these elite infantry. Elite cavalry are now also going to be a problem. I would rebuild the redoubt, maybe get an assembly. But this is trouble for Erebor. Oh, brutal! Rumil now level 10, killing ravens. Brutal. I don't see a lot that Erebor can do at the moment. They've got almost no army. They have enough for Dane if they want to buy Dane back.
My work isn't finished here.
And it looks like Gloin is back. There is a I thought there was a hero in here. Is it Hadod?
You can go no further.
You can go no further being used on that group. I'm not seeing what Erebor can do. I mean, Galadriel's just leveling up off these farms. Galadriel just having a field day over here. And the Galadriel's passive buff is letting Konkwi use that heal over and over again because level 3 leadership reduces recharge time for abilities by 20% on heroes. So just not a good time. Gonna be able to get this crucial level 3 farm. 600 CP now for Erebor to 875 for Lorien. Rebuild does come in. Gloin and Gimli are here. Father-son duo trying to fight against these elves. Really horrible stuff to have Gimli fight against his beloved Lady of Lorien, but, you know, what can you do? Did Thror come in? Thror did come in. I think Galadriel just didn't care. Oh my god. A lot of Hidden Sanctum units because of how successfully Poero was destroying these barracks. Ooh, using the level 3 fear, I believe it is. Get out of the way, you goddamn raven. Level 3 Light of Valinor, terrifying the enemy units. And then a horn buff coming in for Erebor as well. I was gonna say in the Thror did nothing. Galadriel doesn't care. Poor Poero, just that gold giveaway really put Konkwi in this position. I hope if Konkwi wins, he dedicates this match to, well, that'd be kind of dedicated to Poero. Poero's been playing great, by the way. I should say that too. Like, despite the Thor's Horde mistake, which also Konkwi, he used the tier 1 to freeze the units, so it wasn't just a mistake. It was also Konkwi snatching the opportunity. So for future, just park your units. Anyone watching, just park your units on Thor's Horde and don't move. But another tier 4 almost up for Lorien. They could go with the Mists of Lorien. Warrior Claimed is back. Thor's Horde is almost back. So presumably that would swing things a little differently. Sylvan Summon coming in again. Konkwi just relentless on the harass game here. Poero doing what he can to keep up, but now finally losing these farms down the lane here. And things are not going so well. Weather Spell does come in. I would probably pop Moria Reclaimed over here and try to take out these barracks again. It's not going to do much good just sitting off cooldown for you. Thror does come in. Moria Reclaimed does come in too. Is there a hero in there? I thought I saw an Thror. Is it on autocast? Ah, you left it on autocast. Does it only go for... Yeah, it only goes for heroes, though. Leap is also available. Which hero was killed, though? Eagle Summon coming in. Oh, no, Gimli and Gloin are going to die, probably. Looks like these Sylvans are trying to hold the line, but Galadriel and these Nandor are too much for them. They are going to go down. The buff from the Hidden Sanctum for these archers here. We have to watch Gimli and Gloin's last stand. Gloin dying on the body of his son. Ah, very much King Dane, King Brand energy there. Oof, what a bummer for Poero. He still is playing well, but he was doing so well, and then the King Dane is on the field now. Still no Celeborn, oddly enough. Leap does come in. Oh, so Gimli made it out. Gloin sacrificed himself to save Gimli. Ah, it changes that moment quite a bit. The Nandor gonna get away and replenish. Forward Entmoot. Thror's Horde is back, though, but watch out, the cavalry can run around and get it. I would just drop it in your units and then just send your units here and drag the dragon up. Horn of Erebor coming in. Konkwi trying to close this out with some siege. I mean, you gotta drop it. I would just put it down. Tree coming in from Idril, providing some Missive Lorien. Summoned units coming in from the Raven. Summoned units can't pick it up, Poero! Poero, no! No! They can't pick it up! No! Oh my god! A second mugging! Oh my god! Poero! Oh, I'm so sorry. I would have quit after the first one. Holy shit. A second Thror's Horde mugging. Oh man, that was a lot of tier 4s. 2 Thror's Hordes muggings. Oh my god. Poor Poero. I think he forgot that summoned units can't pick it up. Man, what an unforced error that was. Really great game though. Poero doing a great job sticking into it. Sticking in there and lasting till the tier 4 came off cooldown again. Even in the face of Gladriel and Nandor and all that. Good game, well played to both players. Thanks for watching everyone, and see you all next time.